There's a joke in IT, something breaks on the network, and before anyone's even looked, someone says it's always DNS. And the annoying part, most of the time, they're right. Here's my confession. When we built Active Directory in episode 1, the wizard asked if I wanted to install DNS. I said yes, click next, moved on. We had no idea what it was doing, it just worked. This episode, we go back and actually understand it. DNS, the reason your machine finds another. DHCP, the reason they have an IP at all. Get these two wrong and nothing on the network works. Logins, policies, the internet. And by the end of this, when something breaks and someone says it's DNS, you'll be the one who knows how to check it. Let's get into it. Two services, two completely different jobs. And when you're starting out, dead easy to mix up. DNS, domain name system, think of it as the contacts on your phone. You don't memorize numbers, you tap a name, your machine needs dc01.trevtech.local, it asks DNS. DNS says that's 192.168.10.10. It goes there, and DHCP, Dynamic Host Configuration Protocol, this is the receptionist. A machine walks in off the street. DHCP hands it a badge, an IP, a gateway, and where to find DNS. All in one go. No DNS. Your machine has names, but no idea where anything lives. No DHCP. You're hand configuring every single device. I did that once. Manually set IPs in every VM because I thought I didn't need DHCP for 4 machines. 3 weeks later, I couldn't remember what I gave them. That's the cost, and we'll fix it properly today. One more thing. In this lab, both services run on DC01. It's one box doing 3 jobs. In production, you'd split them. In the home lab, this is fine. And honestly, it's better for learning because you see exactly how they connect. Here's the bit nobody tells you about AD and DNS. When we promoted DC01 in episode 1, AD built all of this for us, quietly, automatically, and then expected us to know it was there. A forward lookup zone for TrevTech.local, names to IPs. Every domain member has a record here. A reverse lookup zone for 192.168.10.x as the IPs back to names. Some apps and audits need that. And then the one that actually matters, SRV records. These are how every domain joined machine finds the domain controller in the first place. Let me tell you why I care about these. Early on, I was rebuilding my lab and a fresh machine flat out refused to join the domain. It had the right credentials, the right domain name. The domain controller could not be contacted. I checked the firewall, I checked the network, I rebuilt the VM twice. I lost an entire evening. The problem? The SRV records had gone stale. The machine could not find the DC. So the rule I live by now, domain joins failing for no reason. Don't rebuild anything. Open DNS Manager and check first. Quick health check, run nslookup dc01.trevtech.local. You can run it from any domain join machine. If it resolves correctly, DNS is doing its job. And if you ever need to add a record by hand, it's one line, add dash DNS server resource record, A, name, zone, IP, done. So before we wire up DHCP, if you want the exact commands from this episode, I've put them all in a companion post on my blog. Copy paste done. Link is in the description. Anyways, DHCP. So DNS came with AD, DHCP doesn't. We have to install it ourselves. And there's one step in here that I want you to never skip. I'll flag it when we get there. Alright, step 1, we install the role. I'll put the commands on screen. So install Windows feature, -name, DHCP, include management tools. You can do this through Server Manager 2, same result. Step 2, authorize the server in Active Directory. This is the one that's not optional. A DHCP server handing out addresses that AD doesn't know about is called a rogue DHCP server, and it's a genuine attack vendor. So authorize it first, every time. Alright, step 3, we create the scope. So mine's 192.168.10.50 to 200. So everything below .50, we'll reserve it for static devices, the DC, gateway, SCCM, etc. In step 4, scope options. This is the badge the receptionist hands out. So gateway 192.168.10.1, DNS server is 192.168.10.10, domain name TrevTech.local. The machine joins, it gets an IP, gets the gateway, it gets told where DNS lives, all automatic. In step 5, we activate it, then test it. You can do this by running ipconfig/all on a client. This will confirm the leased address and the DNS it was handed. See your scope's fingerprints on a real machine. That's the moment it clicks. Let me save you the headache I gave myself. Some devices need a consistent IP. Your printer, a secondary server, so the The instinct is set them static, done. I had a handful of static devices in the lab, no record of which IP went where, just in my head. 6 months later, I'm adding a new box, I pick an IP I think is free, and I knock my own print server offline. 2 devices, same address, both broken. The fix is reservations. You tie a specific IP to a specific MAC address. The same MAC always gets the same IP, but DHCP still manages it. One place, one source of truth. No static config on the device, no spreadsheet you forget to update, no knocking your own printer offline. So it's one line, add-DHCP server for reservation. MAC IP description, done. 4 things that will bite you. I know because one of them bit me. Number 1, rogue DHCP. Activate a scope before you authorize in AD, and Windows clients will take addresses from it anyway. Now you've got 2 servers handing out IPs. Authorize first, then activate always. Number 2, your home router. It's almost certainly running DHCP2, and this one cost me a weekend. My router kept handing .100 to my lab VMs, while my DHCP server thought it was in charge. Machines pulling random addresses, policies not applying, nothing consistent. It took me longer to find than I like to admit. The fix was to disable DHCP on the router and make absolutely sure the scopes don't overlap. So number 3, stale SRV records. Same villain from earlier. The machine suddenly can't find the DC. You open DNS manager, you check msdcs.trevtech.local. They auto register, but they go stale when DNS has a bad day. Number 4, lease time. The default is 8 days, which is fine for a home lab, but dense network with lots of short-lived devices will shorten it so IPs recycle faster. That's worth knowing before you run a scope dry and you can't figure out why nothing new can connect. So where are we? DHCP, scope is live. DNS is confirmed. Clients are pulling addresses and resolving names on their own. Was it worth understanding instead of just clicking next? Absolutely. Because this right here is 80% of all troubleshooting connectivity problems you'll ever do. nslookup, IP config, ping, the DHCP lease table. 4 tools, they'll solve most network tickets you'll ever touch. And next time someone says it's always DNS, at least you'll know how. Right, next up, episode 5, we dive into file server and NTFS permissions. I'm Trev, I broke it, fixed it. I'll see you in the next one.